And today we are going to see how to draw the 2-minute map of India. In this map, we try to understand the Indian states and its borders. So the main target of this tutorial is to identify a process, a systematic process through which we can find out the neighboring states of any given state. For example, in competitive exams as well as your geography classes, you must have an understanding of the location of a state vis-a-vis the neighboring states. So as you can see, I have made this map, and for your reference I have also put out the original map, that is political map of India, on the right hand side top corner. So let's begin to understand how this simplified map can be drawn very quickly under 2 minutes. So first state that we are going to draw is Maharashtra, and I will draw it as a rectangle. I have put the symbol MH for Maharashtra, that, as you might know, stands for the vehicle registration number of Maharashtra. In the map, if you can see, the neighboring state of Maharashtra to the right side is Chhattisgarh. So I'll draw it as a similar kind of rectangle with its symbol CH. Similarly, I will draw the next state, that is Jharkhand, next to Chhattisgarh, as one rectangular block as well. Now I will draw the state of Orissa, that lies below Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand. Next, Bihar. So since you can see that Bihar doesn't have any border with Chhattisgarh, so I have put a smaller rectangle just on top of Jharkhand, not touching the state of Chhattisgarh. Now we draw the state of West Bengal. I have drawn it as one inverted L shape, the reason of which will be very clear shortly. It has border with all the 3 states that we have already drawn, that is Bihar, Jharkhand and Orissa. Now the 7th state is Sikkim, which just lies on the north of West Bengal, but it doesn't have any border with any other states of India. Next, Assam. Assam is the northeastern state, and I'll draw it as a circle bordering West Bengal. Now there is Meghalaya, which is border with Assam, but not any other states in West Bengal, like West Bengal or in India, any other states. Now I'll draw Arunachal, Nagaland. Nagaland is having border with both Arunachal Pradesh as well as Assam. Then Manipur, then Mizoram, then Tripura. So in this way we can draw all the northeastern states, and the main point to be noted, that the northeastern states are like a flower. The central part of it is Assam, and the remaining northeastern states are like petals to the state of Assam, and West Bengal is the stem of the flower. Now let's move on to the central part of India, that is Telangana. Telangana is touching Maharashtra as well as Chhattisgarh, but it doesn't have any border with Orissa. That's why I have not connected it with Orissa. Next one is Madhya Pradesh. It is just opposite to Telangana in terms of the line of Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand, and it touches Maharashtra and Chhattisgarh, but it doesn't have any border with Jharkhand as well as Bihar, so there is a gap, you can see. Next state, the 17th state is Karnataka, and it touches Maharashtra as well as Telangana state. Then there is Andhra Pradesh, which has border with Telangana state, Chhattisgarh, Orissa and Karnataka. 19th state is Tamil Nadu, which has border with Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. And 20th state is Kerala, which has border with Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. 21st state is Goa, which is border with Maharashtra and Karnataka. Then 22nd is Gujarat, which is border with Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh. Then Uttar Pradesh having border with Uttar Pradesh having border with Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and Bihar. Next one is Rajasthan, which is a border with Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Then there is Haryana, which is having border with Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh below it. Next state is Punjab, which is border with Rajasthan and Haryana below it. Then there is Himachal Pradesh, which is the border with Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. Then there is Uttarakhand, which is the border with Himachal Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Then there is the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, which is the Punjab and Haryana, Himachal Pradesh as borders. Then there I have Ladakh, the Union Territory of Ladakh, which has a border with Jammu, Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh only. So in this fashion, we can draw all the states and have a good idea about which state is having a border with which other states. For example, the question may be arise that how many border states does the state of Assam have? So in the northeastern India, we can see that West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura and Meghalaya are the neighboring state of Assam. That means there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 neighbors to the state of Assam. Similar way, we can see that Haryana is having border with UP, Rajasthan, Punjab and Himachal Pradesh. That is, there are 4 neighboring states to the state of Haryana. If you practice in this logic, then you will be having very good idea about the states of India. Thank you.